And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Boxes of hood, meat, and cereal.
Not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
I'll be on that side.
Run on first down.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to
got some running for my birthday. I'm trying to get to the outlet right to the photos. I need some more Nikes. So you get $2 on my Nikes.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared.
The night is.
Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Where you at, though?
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Nah, I'm about to go there.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. 3-yard run, both sides.
We'll call you when I get on this side.
Okay, I can stand up and it's tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, so I got there because I got up early, man. I was up early. So I'm thinking I got to take my son to the freaking dentist, get there. His mama done, they saying they did something,
They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety.
You know, I'm find his mama canceled an appointment. I'm like, bitch, you don't never take him to the fucking dentist. What have you the audacity to cancel an appointment and not let me inform me? You know what I mean? Like, come on, though, yo. She canceled her appointment, I guess, because she couldn't make it. Now, see, this is why I'm telling you why I was bad. Because he goes to the one out Little Creek. You know what I mean? I take him to the one out Little Creek. So, boom. You got it easy. You can get and take him to the Cool Smiles on out Victory. You stay right on Church. Yeah. Why you cancel the jump? You know what I mean? Damn, dog. What the fuck? But then, not even that. Like, you don't normally take him. You know what I mean? Why you ain't just call, even though I don't talk to you, why you ain't call your mama and she would have like, she called her mama this morning. You know what I mean? After I pick him up. That's why I was mad. Like, you got me up early as hell, got him up early. You went to the joke and you done canceled the shit. Like, come on, bro. I ain't playing this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. You ain't had a common courtesy to say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I stopped playing like then. With that, I just feel like you trying to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this shit is spike. So now I gotta be like, alright, bitch. I really won't fucking with you this year, but now you definitely made it for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing. Ain't nobody playing off this shit. You only had one job. That's easy, take him right there. That ain't number 10 minutes away from where you stay. I had to go out my way, pick him up, then bring him back out for us, then take him back home because the shit canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's some immature shit. Like, I ain't playing that shit with you. No more after the, like, yeah, bro. I don't give a fuck.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They go with Jacobs. And he's home with a
Ooh, it's ready to shoot.
touchdown. From a yard away. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling your defense, look, we count on you. We know that we believe in you because...
Close the door. Ain't nobody behind you. Go close the door. You know you're behind you the last one coming up the door.
Put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
Your mama trying to sleep. You come in with that bullshit.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. At the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Take over first down. At the 21-yard line.
Hey, stop running. Stop. Take him outside, you want to run.
Led to the opening touchdown, so now 7-0 the score. First and 10. A handoff as they run the corner. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Let's talk about them be good teammates right here. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown. Justin Hurts looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his hand in the backfield. That's going
Go, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, Flannel. Get out of here. Just get out of here. Y'all don't want to listen. I'm about that.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Herbert down on 2nd down.
What? Yeah, just leave me alone. First thing I come in, you have to try to ask yourself.
And now it's 3rd.
Do whatever you want. Just don't be making no goddamn money.
Wasn't the right play, throwing it away like that. Frankly, I think it was the
Okay, you can't sit on my head. Put my headphones on. That's why I put the headphones. You don't hear nothing.
Chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight.
No shit, bro. Dude, shit.
My fucking back fucked up, man. Fuck, shit hurt. I need this shit pop or something.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch. And they miss. And it turns into a huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, but not right on the spot.
What are you doing?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
1 yard.
They did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Second and 9 now from the 21. throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Crazy, man. Y'all left that nigga wide open.
Midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oh, my God. Try that again.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 49 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Jason.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the eight ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. So
where y'all going?
The early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for
y'all going back out there.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Grant on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they showed improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
At the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain. So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second down and inches. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
A gain of 7 and a Las Vegas first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Complete to Darren.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Counter play with Jacobs, and he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 now from the 27. And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
What? They'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
They're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball. But you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They run the counter. Jacobs. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the 4-yard line.
2nd and 4. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Grant on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
So left side, it's complete. That's good. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
9-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert now. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Hunter Henry. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert back to the air. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
I'm like 4 shots in, man. You over there babysitting. Because you's a baby.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. The play fake. He'll look to throw. Reception here by Rhodes. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it across the 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
That's a drop.
First down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Man, it's Ruggs. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Man.
To the ground with
this
another
is easy.
The Chargers
bargain.
A good pickup there of 22.
Play.
Raiders.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run it with Jacobs. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Second and 6.
What the fuck, man?
He's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
This shit is gay, man. It's fucking juicy, man. I can't do shit. That nigga's doing me dirty.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The ball carrier.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
To throw here. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
That nigga fast for no fucking
And that stretches the lead to 27.
Let me get my 3
Makes
points.
the score Raiders 27. Chargers nothing.
Fill me on.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator.
And he fires one, it's intercepted. Taylor Muse with it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know the truth.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 42 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
The extra point.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Now it's Herbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Chargers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 29-yard line.
On first down, Justin Herbert is going to fire one deep over the middle. And Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up near the 42. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they're going to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Las Vegas
Stokes
first
can
down.
check. Shit. Oh, shit. Why is Herndon in? No wonder you smoking niggas. That nigga smoking the shit out of me.
They run the counter. Jacobs. And a nice job to break free with one tackle.
Why the hell is Trey Herndon in the game?
And he's taken down right
Trey Herndon went in it too.
3 yards on the pickup.
He been getting smoked all game. Shit, your capitalization, you win. Good game. I got a squad, but I ain't even tripping. I know this play, nigga.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 of the 6. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll look to throw. He may try, and he is in.
These niggas is bugging. I swear this shit is bugging. Good game, bro.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
This shit bugging. That nigga put a 40 ounce on a nigga.
Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away
this
from
shit
home, though,
bugging.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL
Good game,
is a
bro.
great road win. I mean, it just does not matter.
That nigga put a 40 piece on a nigga.
In this particular situation, how great will they feel
Hennessy
leaving
must be
with a
doing
win on the
things
road
right now.
against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
I'll figure it out, bro. Damn, that nigga threw the 40 on me. Oh, shit. Never. That shit don't happen. Got my ass whooped. I like it, though.
The Charger drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a
handoff here to his running back. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Chargers on third down. 2 for 5 to this point.
Shit,
Here
I'm
it's
gonna be
3rd
fucked
and
up
3.
some more though. Pull that shit for sure though. Hold up. What up, Mom? Huh? Sit out here drinking with Marquise there. Ah.
Here's Herbert.
Drinking some bullshit too. Oh.
Complete. The contact enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Knee ball. For the knee ball. What do you want to make?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Huh?
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I don't know how to make this.
They snap it to Herbert. Flushed out right. He can run for it. Herbert it hard free. And the Raiders pick it up. They take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the
What'd you
Bucs.
want to eat?
We're
What
to the
would you
fourth
think?
quarter here.
What you had posted?
And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that
that
they're
what
going to
you
hold
making?
up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
Man, I'm lit. I'm fucking
One play
twisted in
action.
this
No
bitch.
throw.
Damn,
Gets this
right.
one to Ridley complete. He's going to go
got a ball
out of
on him
bounds,
seeing
but he
it, man.
takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give
we
him a
ain't getting
first down,
ranked.
15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Somebody on my 5th shot.
Las Vegas.
I'm on my 5th shot of Hennessy,
Coming up
man.
on the final 2.5
I'm getting my
minutes.
ass
And
whooped
boy,
in the
it's
video
fun to
game
watch
and
this
everything.
offense operate. Quite the display, and now
I'm
they
talking
look
I'm
to
getting
polish
my
it
ass
off.
whooped. No bullshit.
Back to throw now on first down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Man.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that's That discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
44.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Oh, shit. Boy, why your mouth so wet? Fuck off me,
Jason
man.
Myers
God
set
damn.
to kick off.
The fucking dog my way.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive.
Boy, that shit crack, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, look, a little goddamn kid, man, that shit bomb. Niggas not going to shoot like that.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they give this time to the tailback. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
A gain of 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rutherford. And some room to work. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
7.
Dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Running is Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I'm not getting rid of this dog. You know that, right?
So for Las Vegas, it's a fantastic start as they roll.
Hell nah. That's my bitch. Should have never gave up. You fucking stupid. I tell him that every day at work. You a fucking dummy for getting out of this pit. You probably hurt her feelings giving her away. You know what I'm saying, babe? Like, that's a good ass fucking dog. He trained her right. But she listens to fucking me. I'm ripped too, so. Man, Mark, he's trying to roll. Keith, trying to roll the stove.